Mary Shelley, 1818 text, Google Drive folder. See how much I can get through with this. This is pages 131 through 164. Lol phrasing. Mary Shelley Frankenstein. While slash she associated with inferiors. Ha 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 ha. Brilliant phrasing. Let's go to the next document. Scenery of blank. Run the green hills with a wanderer's cave. Page 134. The curiosities are disposed. Ladder made me tremble. Dead sights to me. I could pass my life here. Said he to me, which again engages his situation, his attention, and which also he forsakes for other novelties, which he or she rested in pleasures for something new. Our Scotch friend approach, snatch, repose, and peace. I waited for my letters with feverish impatience. Doesn't need to be letters. Ascertain my fate. I had indeed drawn down, as mortal that of crime, latter city, but the beauty and regularity of the new town of Edinburgh, its romantic castle, and its environs, the most delightful in the world, passing through, but I was in no mood to laugh and talk with strangers, or enter into their feelings or plans with the good humor expected from a guest, and accordingly I told Clerval that I wished to make the tour of Scotland alone, and let's this be our rendezvous. I entreat you in rendezvous. I entreat you, said I, more congenial to our own temper. Blank wished to dissuade me, but seeing me bent on this plan, ceased to demonstrate solitary rambles, monotonous yet ever-changing scene, appalling landscape, a filthy process in which I was engaged, intently fixed, thus situated, immersed in a solitude where nothing could for an instant call my attention from the actual scene in which I was engaged. My spirits became unequal, obscure forebodings. I remained idle, in a pause of consideration of whether I should hasten its conclusion. A train of reflection occurred to me. Unparalleled barbarity. Okay, I like that one. That's the only one I'll keep. I don't know, okay. Bitterest remote, yeah, okay. Oh my God, what am I doing? Quit the neighborhood of man, propagated upon the earth, struck senseless. A grin winkled on her lips as she gazed on me. We loitered in the forest. Loitered in the forest. A howl blank of despair, sickening oppression, speckled the water. Several hours passed. Solemn vow. The gentle breeze wafted the sound of voices. Hardly conscious. Willow Island. You believe yourself miserable? In vice. Man, you shall repent of the injuries you inflict. Be sure that you are not yourself safe. Oh, arrowy swiftness. Lost amidst the blank. Closed with him, her, in moral strife. I shuddered to think, in that past hour I should die. The prospect did not move me to fear, so barbarously snatched from her a bitter struggle, scene of last night's contention, insuperable barrier. I walked about the aisle like a restless spectre. Okay, can I even get through this fast enough? Well, maybe this folder would be fine. I just do this one. A traveler's life is that one includes pain, much pain amidst its enjoyments. Bam, 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 get through it. Oh, dang. All right. Oh, dang. Okay, gotta hurry. Cliff notes. Summary. Daddy, I want to go on a tour of London before I marry Elizabeth Lorenza. In September, Victor Frankenstein leaves in Geneva with Harry Clerval and travels through France to Germany, Holland, and then London. The boys Victor Frankenstein and Harry Clerval arrive in latter days of December. Analysis. This is... Oh, okay, fine. Victor Frankenstein pretended the reason he wanted to travel was because he was going to get married and wanted to see the world before he settled down, but really he was having issues with a promise he made the abomination. On Victor Frankenstein's mind was if the demon would follow or stay behind. Oh, crap. Leaving Geneva, Victor Frankenstein knows that the task of creating another monster female awaits him. Victor is quite distraught, and the new scenery does not cheer him. Victor Frankenstein joins the jubilant Harry Clerval up the Rhine River. This apparently describes something relating to Mary Shelley's experience heading up that very river. Mary Shelley also quotes Wordsworth's Tintern Abbey in this chapter. Boom. Boom lada doos. Next, Unos. Random gibberish. Chapter 3, Volume 3, 170, 137, Frankenstein Cliff Notes, paraphrasing. Summary. The boys, Victor Frankenstein and Henry Clerval, spent their winter in London, where they, Victor Frankenstein and Henry Clerval, tour the city and make plans to explore the rest of England. Henry Clerval loves the visit to England, but for Victor Frankenstein, it's all business. Victor Frankenstein is busy asking the natural philosophers all the latest scientific information. The boys, Henry Clerval and Victor Frankenstein, head to Oxford, where a friend invites them to go to Scotland. This is where the boys, Henry Clerval and Victor Frankenstein, part ways by Victor Frankenstein's suggestion. Henry Clerval, being unaware of Victor Frankenstein's, decides to settle down on one of the most uninhabited orchids and shuffled it. Here, Victor Frankenstein gathers the latest information. Oh, shuffled it again. I'm melancholy. Not to know he's the monster whereabout of some time Victor Frankenstein concerned with his family's safety. Victor Frankenstein's part company with Henry Clerval is concerned about Victor Frankenstein's mental state. Henry Clerval says, major quote. So, the barbarity thing is the only thing I'm going to keep myself... Oh, I got to finish this real quick before it gets too long. How does the novel... Oh my gosh, it's blank too. How does the opening of the novel relate to what's going on in the novel at this point? I don't know. It's blank. Next. Hit it. Alright, wonderful to see one's utterly inexperienced as I was. Kindle the zeal during the ensuing days. Nursed her with the most devoted affection. I must not omit a circumstance which occurred in the frequency I sunk me into the lowest dejection. What a wretched outcast I was. I did not heed the bleakness of the weather. My chief delights were the sleight of star 10, Stag-Like Swiftness. That's pretty good too. I have 2. They're bolded, luckily. But this is a luxurious sensation that I could not endure. I became fatigued with the excess of bodily exertion, sank on the damp grass in the sick impotence of despair. I sank into a profound sleep. In the state of utter and stupid despair, a gush of tears somewhat soothed me, cast me abroad, and all within me was turned to gall and bitterness. But I rested not. I ventured to continue my journey, half surprised by the novelty of these suggestions. Borne away, soft tears again bedewed my cheeks, forgetting... Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, that's just too good. I'm not even gonna mess with that. I don't want to even forget that. Okay, forgetting my solitude, were augmented, bewildered, perplexed, flummoxed, and unable to arrange my ideas sufficiently. A fiendish rage, this passion is detrimental to me, replied I, ardently desire. How inconsistent are your feelings. I tried to stifle these sensations, soften my heart, and render me harmless. The love of another will destroy the cause of my crimes. Supplicant blight of all kindly feeling, can you wonder? By degrees, however, these feelings became calm. I entered again into the everyday scene of life, if not with interest, at least with some degree of tranquility. Ended on the beginning of Volume 3, Halcyon, Tranquility. Bam. Is that it? Oh, thank goodness that's it for 2 folders. Damn. Okay. Next video, all these characters. For now, trash. 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 Oh, I'm not going to remember if it's in... Oh, shucks. Oh, take it out of trash. This is still in the video, isn't it? Ha, 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 ha. Frankenstein shite. Boy, this is a lot of junk. A lot of junk like that doesn't make much sense. So it's okay. I'll just title the video from the other folder. That's fine.